If you've ever been confused about the difference between a 1099 employee and a W-2 employee, well, you're not alone. A lot of people don't fully understand how each one works, especially when it comes to taxes, job flexibility, and income potential. Whether you're thinking about working as an independent contractor or just hiring one, understanding the pros, cons, and tax differences between these two types of work is extremely crucial. In this video, I'm going to break down what a 1099 contractor is versus a W-2 employee. We'll also talk about how they compare and some key differences. So first, what is a 1099 employee? First, let's clarify something. There's actually no such thing as a 1099 employee. The correct term is a 1099 independent contractor. Unlike W-2 employees, 1099 contractors are self-employed and work on a contract basis for business. Instead of receiving a traditional paycheck with taxes withheld, they get paid in full and are responsible for handling their own taxes. They're called 1099 workers because companies issue them a 1099-NEC form at the end of the year, which reports their earnings but doesn't deduct taxes. Then we have a W-2 employee. So a W-2 employee is someone who works directly for a company as a full-time or part-time employee. Their employer controls their work schedule, provides benefits, and withholds taxes from their paycheck. At tax time, W-2 employees receive what's called a W-2 form, which shows their total earning and taxes that we're already taking out throughout the year. So what are the pros of being a 1099 contractor? I get this question all the time. The biggest one is flexibility. 1099 contractors have full control over their work schedules and just full flexibility in all. They can choose their clients and often work remotely on multiple projects at the same time. They also have a higher earning potential. Since they're not tied to one employer, like I was saying, they can spread around and work as many hours as they want. Another big difference is tax deductions. Unlike W-2 employees, 1099 workers can deduct business-related expenses like home office costs, internet travel, or like equipment. But keeping track of these expenses is so crucial because we use that to lower our taxable income. And also, there's no payroll taxes for employers. If you're a business owner, hiring a 1099 contractor instead of like a W-2 employee can save you a ton of money. You don't have to pay Social Security, Medicare, or unemployment taxes. So it's a little bit of a win there. Now, there are some setbacks or cons to being a 1099 contractor. First of all, you get no employee benefits. We're talking health insurance, paid time off, retirement plans, etc. Also, you have self-employment taxes. 1099 contractors must pay that full 15.3% in Social Security and Medicare taxes. W-2 employees only pay half and their employer covers the rest. Quarterly estimated tax payments are required to avoid penalties as well. That's good to know. Another con is it's a little unstable. Unlike W-2 employees where you can kind of know what you're doing every day at your job, a 1099 worker can sometimes be a little like this. So let's talk about some pros of being a W-2 employee. Number one is stability and consistent paychecks. Employees receive a steady paycheck with taxes already deducted, so all your taxes are just less complicated from the get-go. You also get employee benefits with your employer. Many companies provide health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. You're not going to get that as a 1099 employee or a 1099 contractor. What's also nice is your employer handles your taxes. They're taken automatically out of your paychecks. You don't have to worry about paying quarterly estimated tax payments like you would as a 1099 contractor. You also get legal protections, which a lot of people don't think about this or they forget about it, like unemployment benefits or workers' compensation. But W-2 employees, there are some setbacks and cons. There's less flexibility. Someone with a 1099 schedule can just do whatever they want, whereas a W-2 has to be at work, at your desk, doing the same thing every day. And also, you have a limited earning potential. You can't do multiple jobs at once, and you're not in control of being like an entrepreneur in that sense. And also, there's fewer tax deductions. You can't deduct business expenses like contractors can. And if you get pretty smart with taxes, you can actually get pretty good in lowering it all, even as a 1099 contractor. So the key differences here, one of the biggest differences is obviously going to be taxation. 1099 contractors are responsible for their own taxes. Nothing is withheld from their paychecks, so they must pay estimated taxes quarterly to avoid penalties. W-2 employees, on the other hand, have taxes automatically deducted from their paychecks. 1099 workers must pay in full that 15.3% Social Security and Medicare tax, which also kind of sucks. This is why 1099 workers need to track their expenses, and that's where a tool like QuickBooks, that's what I personally use, guys. If you're a small business owner like this, it helps you track your expenses. It connects to your business bank account, and it will help show you what you need to be like utilizing for expenses. It's huge. I'll throw my affiliate link to QuickBooks in the description. It's a game changer if you're a small business and looking for your expenses and deductions come tax time. So let's recap this because it was kind of a lot, right? So there's no one size fits all answer to whether 1099 or W-2 is better, right? It really depends on your work style, financial goals, and tax situation. If you like stability, benefits, and employer-covered taxes, then obviously a W-2 job is probably better for you. But if you like flexibility, higher earning potential, and tax deductions, and like you have that entrepreneur spirit where you just don't stop and you want to make more money, like myself, that's what I lean towards. Again, guys, all the links and resources, the tools I love will be in the description. If you have questions, hit me up in the comments down below. But guys, stop before you go. I think you're going to love this next video before you go. It's right here. Check this one out.